If you think you're just going to leave your life insurance policy to the next generation, you are using it incorrectly. By the end of this video, I'm going to teach you how to use your policy to grow wealth and sustain it today. By the way, my name is Carmen, and go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so that you're notified every time we post new videos. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the points for today. So every single time you pay your premium or the fee for insurance, there is something that grows inside of your policy, and that is called cash value. Now, why is cash value important to you? Because it's cash that you can use at your discretion. And when you access the funds, you don't have to pay any penalties the same way that you would with retirement accounts. So if you go to the bank, you have to request the money, you have to apply for it, you have to pay, you have to fill out 10 pages of forms just to be able to ask for the money. In a retirement account, you're going to be taxed and penalized. With a whole life insurance policy, there is none of that. Right? So that's one of the biggest perks that I would say that I love about life insurance. Now, how does this cash value grow? Every time you pay your premium, as long as you are working with a life insurance agent that knows how to design your policy appropriately, you can accelerate the cash value growth inside your policy to be able to obtain cash in the very first year. Let me give you an example. Let's say that your premium, the fee for insurance, is $10,000 a year. And conservatively, let's say that we design a policy for you where you receive 50% of your cash available in the first year. So 50% of $10,000 is $5,000. Now, you have $5,000 that grows inside of your cash value, and the remaining $5,000 has been applied to your death benefit. Remember, this is life insurance, so you're not going to have all of your money available inside the cash value because we do have to pay for life insurance. So let's talk about how you can utilize the cash value to your benefit. The first few perks that I want to make sure that I mention is that the cash in your life insurance policy grows at a tax-free rate. And the reason why this can grow at a tax-free rate is because you're using after-tax dollars to pay for your life insurance policy. Next is the guarantees that are provided inside of your contract through the life insurance company. Our policies currently grow at a guaranteed 4% compounded rate at the time of us signing our contract, because that is how the life insurance policy is designed. Now, this is very important to us because as opposed to using a savings account where the same rate isn't 4%, we love the fact that we are at least earning 4% in our cash value so that our money can continue to grow at a compounded rate without us having to do anything. Now, it's important for you to know that there is nothing that can out-earn tax-free compounded interest, which is why we say sayonara to our own savings accounts, and we utilize the cash value inside our life insurance policies to make investments and to grow even more money because we understand the system that we have available to us with this asset in whole life insurance. So I would assume the next question that you're going to ask me is, well, Carmen, how do I access the money to invest and to take advantage of opportunities? Well, how Darius and I prefer to utilize the money inside of our policy is we get a loan. Now, why is a loan important? Because of what I was just saying. We love the fact that our policies grow at a compounded rate. And if we were to withdraw the money, meaning take the money out of our account, that is going to affect the compounded rate and it's going to affect the growth of our policy, right? So we don't want to touch that. So we request a loan from the life insurance company, and literally all they're doing is looking at the money that is available to us and they're giving us their money instead so that we don't affect the growth inside of our policy. And the life insurance company gives us a loan and they collateralize our death benefit. So if you put this into perspective, let's say that our death benefit is $500,000. And at the time of our passing, we owe $20,000 on a loan. Then they will deduct the $20,000 and pay out $480,000 to our heirs because we had an outstanding loan. And this is an amazing way to not have to pass on debt to the next generation. So let's review. We talked about compounded interest, the tax-free growth, we talked about the guaranteed returns, and I just talked a little bit about the death benefit. Now, I want you to think about the fact of being able to grow your cash value, continuing to keep the money inside your family because you're getting loans from your policy and paying the principal and the interest back to your policy. Imagine the growth of that over your lifetime, because right now you're probably going to the bank and getting loans for your cars, your houses, you're using your credit card, you're getting personal loans, and you're paying all of that money to the bank. All of the principal and interest is going to the bank and not going to your system. So just just with a little mindset shift and understanding how to utilize the whole life insurance product as your own asset or as your own banking system, every time you get a loan, you have the ability to apply those same principles that you already understand from the bank and pay yourself, meaning pay the policy back, all of the principal and the interest into your policy in that compounded rate environment. And that allows your policy to grow exponentially and continue to keep the money inside of your policy. And if you apply those same principles to your family, teach them how to use this same system, imagine the wealth that can accumulate with your family, especially when the death benefits are passed to the next generation. Something that comes up a lot on our channel is people ask, well, Carmen and Darius, can I get the cash value and the death benefit? And I think it's important that I address that. The answer is no. The reason why you have cash value in the first place is because a life insurance company is literally siphoning pieces of your death benefit to you while you're living. What does that mean? Is they are allowing you to utilize your death benefit right now, as opposed to you having to die and your heirs being able to use it. So the only reason why you have cash value, again, just to recap, is because you are using your death benefit right now. And that's why when you pass, there aren't two buckets of money. At the end of the day, it's just one bucket of money, and that's your death benefit that the life insurance company is allowing you to access. Okay, so that's really important that you understand that, because what other assets do you know that you can grow your money in a tax-free compounded environment and be able to keep all of your money in a closed system, which is why we wanted to come today and share this information with you, because we really love being able to use whole life insurance specifically as our asset to fund investments, to allow it to be the seed money that we need to make more money. Because at the end of the day, if you just buy a whole life insurance policy and sit on it, we don't believe that's going to be the best opportunity for you to be the hedge against inflation. But if you utilize your whole life insurance policy and then use it to invest, because you're already earning compounded interest and you're earning more money outside of the policy with whatever those investments, and you pay it all back to your policy, that just explodes and compounds amazingly. And the other thing to note is that the stability and the protection that the life insurance policy provides you is really what we're doing this for. Because we want to make sure, for myself and Darius, that our families are always covered should something happen to us. And the fact that we have a guaranteed contract that is going to sustain the test of time is one of the most important things for us, and the reason why we have multiple life insurance policies. So if you want to be able to do the exact same thing that we're doing, grow your money in a tax-free compounded interest rate, then go ahead and click on the link below. Our team would love to serve you. And if you want to continue to learn how to use your policies responsibly and efficiently, then check out our next video so you can see how we use our life insurance policies to pay off over $100,000 of debt. Remember to own your own lifestyle, or someone else will.